Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. I was having a conversation yesterday with a young lady by the name of Nicole. Nicole signed up for one of my financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And those sessions are for 1 hour. And in that 1 hour, we talk about her financial situation, where she's at today, and where would she like to be tomorrow. And a couple of things came up in that conversation that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. What should I be invested in? Real estate or the stock market? Now, you guys know, if you followed my channel for a while, I've done both. I've invested in real estate for 25 years and single family homes, built a portfolio of those single family homes, and did quite well with them. I also simultaneously was investing in the stock market for the last 20 years, buying ETFs, buying index funds, buying individual stocks when it made sense in industries and sectors I understand and like. So I have some experience around those two ways of investing. So as I was talking with Nicole, she was talking me through her financial situation and telling me about the properties that she currently owns. She at the time did not have any stock market investments outside of her 401k. Mostly her net worth was being held in 3 real estate rental properties plus her primary residence. Nicole was at a position where she was trying to decide, do I continue to go down this pathway of buying real estate and building a real estate portfolio and creating wealth for myself that way? Or do I shift gears and start leaning towards investing in the stock market above and beyond her 401k? The thing with real estate right now, in the environment we're in and in the time that we're in, real estate, or at least good real estate, below market value real estate in really amazing neighborhoods and communities, are becoming harder and harder to find. Why? Because there is a supply issue. There's a lot of demand, but very little supply. So anytime you have a demand versus supply issue, then a lot of times what will happen is the prices will go up, right? So I got a lot of demand to buy real estate in good neighborhoods, but there's not enough of that good real estate available. So what happens is these prices go up, and it's harder and harder for an investor like Nicole to be able to find reasonably priced below market value properties that she can buy, put a little TLC into, and then put a tenant in, and it makes sense and it be a profitable situation for her. Plus, in her situation, she was starting to get a little bit burnt out on real estate. The kind of real estate she was buying was real estate where she would buy below market, but then she would need to get it fixed up and ready for a tenant. And she was just getting tired of that. So we talked about, okay, if the real estate strategy is not something that you potentially want to do anymore because of it becoming harder and harder to find properties, you're getting burnt out on the rehab process, and you want a simpler way to invest your money, then one alternative would be the stock market. Now, the stock market, in my opinion, guys, is a true passive way to invest your money and grow your money over time without you really doing anything other than committing to being consistent and putting money in there on a monthly basis. If you commit to that and you be consistent to that and you put the money in the right investments, history tells us that money will grow over time for you. So that's what Nicole and I started talking about, is how do you transition my net worth out of real estate, turn it into cash, and then put that cash into the stock market for the next 10 years, and what is a reasonable expectation she can get from a investment return standpoint. Will she have a better investment opportunity than if she kept the money in real estate? Nicole is also wanting to be an entrepreneur. She wants to start a business, and she believes that business will solve a problem for people. So if you can start a business and create a product or service that solves problems for people, you got a good shot for that business to do well. And Nicole believes she has a concept that can solve problems for people and create income that she can then turn around and invest a portion of that income in the stock market and continue to grow her wealth. So she really wants to shift all of her energy from working her 9-to-5 job, all of her energy she's putting into trying to find these properties and build this real estate portfolio. She wants to shift that to, I want to focus all of my effort really on my new business, but I still want my cash to work for me and grow. And in that case, guys, in my opinion, the stock market is her best option, because she can take her cash, put it in the stock market, and forget about it, right? She can just forget about it because, well, again, it's a truly passive investment. You have to do nothing other than put money in the stock market. That's it. You don't have to worry about any tenants, no toilets, no rehab, any of that stuff that you have to worry about in a lot of cases with real estate. So that's what she is thinking about. Again, that's her decision. I can't make that decision for her. My goal with these financial sessions is to just talk about the options based on my experience, and then you, as the person that has to make that decision, would make it, right? My goal here in those sessions, just like with Nicole, is to just present her with some options based on my experience. One, I gotta earn money, right? You gotta earn money to be able to invest. You can't invest if you don't earn any money. So you gotta earn money, then you gotta keep your expenses in line. And all that is living on less than what you make. And then the money that's left, right? I got this money coming in, I paid my expenses, and I got this certain amount of money left over every month. That's the money you want to be putting to work. You need to be putting it in the stock market. You need to be putting it in real estate if that's right for you. Again, I think there's some struggles with finding good real estate now because of the supply issue. There's just so much demand with very little supply that it's really increasing the prices of real estate, and really real estate is not an attractive investment because you can't get the right cash on cash return you need in order for it to make sense. I think your return in the stock market at 8%, 10%, 12% is going to be better than your return in real estate right now because of the prices going up so high, right? But back to what I was saying, you want to earn, you want to keep those expenses and manage them, keep them low. And then what's left over, you want to take that money and you want to start putting it into investments that'll grow it for you over time. And you got to just do that consistently, guys, year after year after year after year. I know sometimes we think, that process should be quicker. It can be quicker. The way you make it quicker is you got to put more money in. So if I put $100 a month in an investment, it's going to take me much longer to get to $1 million than if I put $1,000 a month in that investment. So I put $100 in, it's going to take me 40 years. I put $1,000 in, maybe it takes me 25 years. I put $5,000 a month in, maybe it takes me 15 years. You know what I mean? So it depends on how fast and how much money you want to put in will determine how fast you get there. But the point is, you should be doing something. I get questions all the time. What should I be doing with my money? And my answer is always, what are your financial goals? That's it. In order to know what to do with free cash flow, guys, we have to have a financial plan. That's what Nicole and I was working on in her situation. We were working on her financial plan. And I think we got her to a point where she is contemplating a couple of good strategies. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness, never stop believing in yourself, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace. If you want 3 free stocks, Webull is gonna give you 3 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that brokerage account, they're gonna give you 3 free stocks valued up to $3,300. There's a link in the description box of the video. I want you to go click on that link. Open up your new Webull account today, put at least 1 penny in there, and go get that free stock and go get that free money. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.